Meet Buck. Buck thinks he finally won. $20,000. Zero debt. 6 months of emergency savings. Safe. Protected. Untouchable. At least, that's what Buck believes. Because while Buck sleeps peacefully at night, inflation is quietly stealing thousands of dollars from him every single year. And the worst part? His bank loves that he doesn't notice. Most people think keeping all their emergency savings in a traditional bank account is the smart move. But in reality, it's one of the biggest wealth-killing mistakes in modern finance. Let me show you why. Buck worked hard for years building his emergency fund. He thought his money was finally secure. No risky investments, no stock market crashes, no stress, just cold hard cash sitting safely in a savings account. But then something invisible started happening. Even though Buck's balance stayed exactly the same, his purchasing power started quietly collapsing. Year after year, his money bought less food, less gas, less rent, less life. After only a few years, Buck may still see $20,000 on his banking app, but it no longer buys $20,000 worth of life. That's the trap. And this is the part most people completely miss. Inflation doesn't feel dangerous because it happens slowly. Nobody wakes up one morning and suddenly notices their savings got cut in half. That's exactly why so many people underestimate it. Imagine working for years to save $20,000, only to realize that money quietly lost thousands of dollars of purchasing power while doing absolutely nothing. That's why so many people feel financially stuck today. They think they're saving responsibly, but their money is slowly moving backward. And traditional banks absolutely love this system, because while your savings earn almost nothing, the bank turns around and lends your money out for mortgages, credit cards, and loans, collecting massive interest while your purchasing power quietly shrinks in the background. That's why simply saving money is no longer enough in a modern economy. Your money needs structure. Your money needs a job. And once Buck finally understands this, everything changes. He stops thinking like someone hiding money under a mattress and starts thinking like someone who understands how money actually works. Because once Buck sees the problem, he realizes the solution isn't earning more money. The solution is giving every dollar a specific purpose. Most people keep their entire emergency fund in one place, one account, one strategy, one giant pile of cash. And that's exactly where things start going wrong. Because different dollars have different jobs. Some money needs to be available immediately. Some money needs to protect itself from inflation. And some money should be quietly growing in the background. The mistake isn't having an emergency fund. The mistake is treating every dollar inside that fund exactly the same. Unfortunately, not everyone responds the right way. Now, some people realize this and make an even worse mistake. They panic. They throw their entire emergency fund into risky stocks and crypto trying to outrun inflation. And that works great until real life happens. A market crash, a medical bill, a broken car, a lost job. Now suddenly they're forced to sell investments during a downturn, locking in massive losses at the absolute worst moment. So how do smart people actually protect themselves? Simple. You stop treating your emergency fund like one giant pile of cash. Instead, you build a 3-tiered safety net. Tier 1, instant emergency cash. Tier 2, inflation protection. Tier 3, long-term stability and growth. Now your money has structure. Now your savings actually work for you. And instead of slowly losing wealth every single year, your safety net becomes a system designed for survival, flexibility, and long-term financial control. So this weekend, open your banking app. Check your emergency fund interest rate. If your money is sitting in an account paying almost nothing, inflation is quietly eating your future. Separate your savings into tiers. Stop playing defense. Start building a smarter financial system. If you think this was a bad money mistake, the next one is even worse. Like and subscribe to Money Mistakes.